Hi, welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Technology Review TV or on Twitter, twitter.com/technology, twitter.com/Mac Jackson Jr. or my website at macjacksonjr.com. In this segment, we call it the Green Energy Technology. What is green energy technology? We talk about EVs, electric cars, electric bikes, solar energy, home automation, and alike. This week we'll start out with electric bikes. What is electric bike? Electric bike is, imagine a mountain bike with a powerful electric motor on the back end and having a powerful battery in the middle. These batteries and motors now, folks, are becoming smaller and smaller, but incredibly powerful. And the bikes are looking super cool. Definitely go to my Facebook page and check out a bike by a company called Add Motor. Really nice looking bike. It's about $2,000. I think it's pretty expensive for a bike that you pedal, but let me tell you, folks, you will be able to ride this bike up to almost 100 miles. Yeah, 100 miles in a single charge. Incredible. And the speed is regulated, unfortunately, because if you could let these bikes open up, man, you can take these bikes up to 50 miles an hour. I've seen them go that fast. But regulations have caused us to not get over 21 to 25 miles an hour in some states, depending upon your state. But again, the best part about it is that you are using no gas, you're using all electric energy, and your commute, your travels, your recreation will be incredibly more enjoyable, especially if you like to hike or ride your bikes on different trails. You're finding electric bikes are becoming incredible. So definitely take a look at those bikes aforementioned from Add Motor this week. Also this week, we're talking about electric vehicles. Electric vehicle this week we're talking about is the Chevy Bolt and the Chevy Volt. Chevy has done a lot as far as getting into the electric car industry. Matter of fact, they jumped the gun over Tesla, releasing the Chevy Bolt, spelled B-O-L-T. The Chevy Bolt is a small electric vehicle. It's a little bit smaller than the Nissan Leaf. However, you can drive this vehicle 238 miles on a charge. It is the leader currently, as of April 28, 2017. It is the leader in the world of electric vehicles as far as continuous driving efforts, up to 238 miles on a single charge. It outperforms all other pure electric vehicles on the market in that class range, folks, which means under $30,000. If you can get it starts about $30,000. Once you add all the bells and whistles, you can end up paying close to $37,000 all of bells and whistles. But you get a $7,500 tax rebate as well by having an electric vehicle. So definitely worth taking a look at. This is the Chevy Bolt, spelled B-O-L-T. If you're still nervous about having a pure electric vehicle, you can look at the Chevy Volt. That's spelled V as in Victor, O-L-T. Now the Chevy Volt, the new 2017, you could have approximately 58 miles of pure electric energy. Between 53 to 58, that's it. 53 to 58 miles to drive in pure electric, and then the hybrid engine takes over to generate more energy for you. So you can do on a full tank of gas, which is a small gas tank, because basically just using it as a generator for the electric motor. You can get about 420 miles on a full tank of gas. So definitely check out those two amazing vehicles: a Chevy Bolt, spelled B as in boy, O-L-T, or Chevy Volt, spelled V-O-L-T, V as in victory. Now, my favorite car I save for last, I talk about in the show, is the Tesla from Tesla Motors. Folks, if you ever got a chance to take a look at the Tesla, please do. Tesla Model S and a Tesla Model X. These vehicles are absolutely amazing. Tesla is the one that caused the world to take a look at electric vehicles and say, wow, what's going on with these machines? Maybe we should consider electric vehicles over a gas-powered engine. Take a look at the Tesla if you haven't, the Model S and Model X in your favorite town. Contact the Tesla and see if there is a way that you could get a free test drive. They have free test drives all the time. You go to any of the Tesla stores, sign for a free test drive. The Tesla Model S retails now for about $70,000 starting out. Tesla Model X you can find for about $120,000 with all the bells and whistles, gives you about $130,000. Extremely beautiful vehicles. Rated one of the safest vehicles in the U.S. by Consumer Reports. And Tesla is one of the leading car manufacturers in autonomous driving, from autopiloting to auto steering, and giving you road notification as well. You have seen videos on YouTube of drivers driving Teslas in the auto steer mode on the freeway, where the car is driving by themselves and the passengers are going to sleep. Not recommended by Tesla or anybody to do that in the car, but those people who have done it. We're pushing away for automation? Perhaps we are, but it's definitely something we should consider as well, as far as electric vehicles and automation. Now, there are other cars that are out there as well. I want to give props out to them also. They include the Ford Focus, let's have the Nissan Leaf, the Soul EV, Mercedes-Benz, the Smart Car by Mercedes. Those are cars that are under $40,000. Now we have the high-end cars. The high-end cars I recommend would be the BMW i8. We have the Porsche. Yes, Porsche has a beautiful concept car that is available as well. Also, we have the Aston Martin, as well as the Audi e-tron. So if you like to have high price sports cars, definitely check out these versions as well. But I want to take some time here in the last few minutes of our show to go over with you an interesting email that one of my viewers sent me on IoT. Now, I mentioned that earlier about IoT. If you don't know what IoT is, it stands for the Internet of Things. That means in your home, you have devices that are connected to your router that connects to the internet. These devices in your home run things like your video in your home, your lighting for your home, your door locks, your security systems, your garage door openers, your thermostats. All of these devices are connected to a router that can notify the owner of activities that are going on around their home. However, there is now a serious threat of hackers that are hacking into these devices because they're made by third-party organizations. They all don't talk to each other, but they do work in your home within the router. The key here, folks, is security on these individual points within your home. We call it endpoints, IP addresses. There should be security and passwords that are maintained on all these devices. So my recommendation, if you purchase one of these devices, make sure that you immediately change the password on the device. And if there's not a password to access the device, contact the manufacturer and ask them as a way that you can, as the owner, reset the password and change it. Do not use the same password in devices, because hackers are using that information to hack into your home and cause all kinds of mayhem and destruction. Even render some of these devices useless and not working anymore as well, which can lead to a lot of other issues, because we're now becoming do-it-yourself security people in our homes, putting together devices in our homes ourselves. But if we don't understand some of the vulnerabilities by having security devices in our home, it could cause other problems. That's why I'm recommending that homeowners learn more about how these IoT devices will be working and the security mechanisms and behind them. You can find out a lot more about that by contacting manufacturers or keep in contact with us here on Technology Review. Find out more. We'll have interviews in the future from leading experts and industry specialists on these type of devices as well, and what you could do as a homeowner to protect yourselves from cyber thieves. It's reported that by the year 2020, over 20 billion IP connections will be set up. 20 billion, folks. That means 20 billion cameras, garage openers, thermostats, all connected with each other, having a unique IP address. Learn more about it. It's very, very important you understand this, folks. It will affect our lifestyle and affect our society. I want to thank you guys for finding us here on Technology Review, being a part of our show every week here at WCOBM.TV. Technology Review helps informs our listening audience about identity theft and fraud and cyber crimes. Also offers them tech gadgets and tech information. You can find out more about my company, my show, by going to my website at macjacksonjr.com, macjacksonjr.com, or find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Technology Review TV. Send me your emails, folks. Keep sending me your emails about information on cyber crimes and identity theft. I'm going to be busy this week doing speaking engagements all over here in Las Vegas, and also webinars as well. We'll find you guys next week here on Technology Review. Have a good weekend, folks. See you then.